What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Body Blast Bootcamp, BBBxHT. Today we will be hitting back and core. So we're gonna take a little bit of a break on the legs, so you will thank me for that later. This will still be a challenging warm-up. We are going to start with a nice little 5 or 6 minute full body warm-up to get our core ready and our arms ready and get you ready for this workout. So let's start that timer right here. So we're just gonna start by twisting back and forth. With this one, you wanna keep your tummy tight, roping those arms from side to side, feeling the twist in your back. Keep your tummy tight. We're gonna do about 30 seconds a piece of each move. We're gonna cycle back a couple times, but in order to open it up, we're gonna do lots of twisting in this first warm-up section. Here we go, so drop down into a nice wide second here, holding for 15 seconds to get those inner thighs nice and open, and then we're gonna go into some twists right here. So twisting to the right, and the left, and the right, and the left. You may hear some cracking, okay? That's okay, we're just working. Moving into some squat X's here. In 3, 2, and 1. Good, so we're gonna drop to the floor with the hands and reaching up to the floor and reach it up. So nothing too fast, nothing too crazy. We're just warming up here, getting the legs a little bit activated and the arms. So because we're gonna be hitting a lot of back work today, core work, we wanna make sure that everything upper body wise is nice and lubricated, warmed up, whatever you wanna call it. Here we go for 5, 4, we're gonna go for jumping jacks, 3, 2, and 1. So jumping jacks, nice and easy. In and out with the feet, and big circles with those arms. We have 10 seconds right here. Then we go into our marches. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep those arms up. And so as we pull our knees towards our sternum, we pull our arms down. Okay, so body is starting to warm up. Exhaling every time. Leaning a little bit back so you can get a little bit of a hip flexor stretch right in this hip area. Good, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to the twists. Okay, here we go. So we're on our second round of exercises in order to warm up our back, our upper body, and a little bit of our legs. We will be hitting legs, just not as much as we normally do today. So don't worry, you're still gonna get a burn. That's not a problem. But today, we're focusing on that back because everybody needs a nice back. Here we go, we have 10, 9, 8, 7, going into our twist after this. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, take a nice wide second here. Draw off those knees open, press out on those knees, and hold this first for 15 seconds. So we're holding, and just kind of breathe. You might be a little bit tight here, but we're trying to drop that butt and open up those knees. Adding in a twist here, to the right, and to the left, to the right. Try and get this twist all the way up into your upper back. And good, 10 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Squat X's. So we reach for the floor here and press it up. Floor, press, floor, press. Keep that chest up, sit that booty back. We wanna make sure we have proper form all the way from the beginning. Today is gonna be a little bit different, like I mentioned. We're actually gonna start on the floor, which will be a nice little break, but that doesn't mean it's gonna be easy, okay? Here we go. We have 5, 4, 3, chest is up, 2, and 1. Here's where we did our jumping jacks. 1 more minute. So arms are wide, big circles here, and feet are in and out. 30 seconds. Start getting that movement in those shoulders. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms are up. We have marches here. So pull the knee up, lean it forward, get a nice big exhale right here. And you have 20 seconds. And then we start. So if you want, you can move around a little bit. You don't have to be stationary like me, right? You can move around your space, whatever you want. We have 7 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice, guys. So we just finished up the warm-up. Grab your set of dumbbells. We're gonna meet on the floor for the first set of exercises. All right, guys, so welcome to the first set. We're starting on the floor. Have your dumbbells next to you, and you can always add these on or take these off for additional resistance. The first move that we're gonna start with is core work. So we're gonna lay back. You're gonna hear the buzzer go off, but pay no mind. Not yet, anyway. So if you can start with a weight. I'm gonna show you without a weight. Lean it all the way back. We're gonna start with a liver crunch. So hands are gonna go up above. You're gonna stack these feet right up above your hips. You're gonna inhale down here, and then you're gonna exhale, close. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. So that's our timer. You're gonna hear that timer go off quite a bit today. However, we're not always going to be paying attention to it. Some of these moves we're gonna be doubling up. We're gonna be doing supersets, which means you're gonna do 2 moves back to back. Exhale as you come to the top with no break in between. We have 12 seconds here. When that happens, just listen to me. I'll tell you what's going on. No need to be concerned about it yet. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Moving on to elbow taps. So with elbow taps, you're gonna come up to a seated position, put those hands right here at the tummy line, lean it back, and we're gonna go for tapping the elbows on the floor, okay? You guys may know this as another move, but another name. However, we're focusing on that tap. Here we go, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 35 seconds right here. If you want to make it more difficult, you add in a dumbbell, right? So you would grab that dumbbell, you would hold it across the chest, and you would tap, tap, tap. If you're feeling really good, then you can add those legs and tap, tap. Here we go. We have 10 seconds. Keep that chest up, the vision up. Try not to cave. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Perfect. We're moving into one of our double moves. So we're gonna lean it back, take that dumbbell this time. We're gonna press it straight up above our chest. We're gonna hit scissors, which will look like this. And then we're gonna hit in and outs, which will look like this. Here we go, in 3, 2, and 1. So with our scissors, if you can, you're gonna lift your head off of the ground, okay? That's if you can. It's gonna make it a little bit harder, but it's worth it. You're gonna keep your tummy tight, and your range of motion here may be adjusted. We don't want your lower back lifting off of the ground, so none of this, yes? Keep that lower back pressed in. We have 9 seconds here before we start those in and outs. Here we go, finishing. So this is where I say we're doing a superset. 3, 2, and 1. Pull your knees in and extend out. In and extend out. With this one, you exhale in, shoot the legs out to a nice straight position. Exhale in, shoot the legs out. Exhale in, shoot them out, back and forth. You have 15 seconds, so that's where you ignore the timer. Yes, you ignore the timer, and you just keep pressing. Here we go. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, keep it tight, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Release. We're going into some full reverse bridges. So what that's gonna look like right here, you're gonna set these feet up right in front of you. Hands are gonna go to the side, and we're gonna be lifting our hips high into the sky, like so. And then we're gonna release down. Now, with this, you wanna keep your vision towards your knees. It's gonna protect your neck and get you ready for when you do bridges off of a bench. Here we go, 35 seconds. We're up and squeezing and down. Up and squeeze and down. Now with this one, you wanna feel like you're getting your whole body flat at top. So completely flat, vision is over the knees. I'm squeezing my glutes. I'm getting some traction in my hamstrings, and my arms are comfortable. So for some of us, this may be a little bit tight in our arm area. That means you need to stretch a little bit more. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. So we're moving into Superman circles. So we're gonna work a little bit of the back. Go ahead. I'm gonna put these over here to the side. We're gonna lean on our tummy, and we're gonna make circles with our arms. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna circle around, back, and release. Here we go, 35 seconds. Lift it up, go around to the front, and release. Try and lift upper body up and release. Hey, that's how you get the hair out of the way. A nice big flick and release. Up, around, all the way, and release. Try and make 1 and position 2. Those are gonna be the hardest to hold as you go in between them, right? 2 big circles and release. Perfect. Now we get to move into our single arm tabletop flies. So you're gonna find your tabletop position right here. And what I want you to look for is your arm lifted elbow here. So we don't want this, we want a lifted elbow. Here we go. You're gonna be opening to the side and down. Here we go. So for our beginners, this is where you'll want to start, right? You're gonna be starting with just the arm lifting, squeezing those shoulder blades as you do so. If you are beyond this, you can add a weight in. What that's gonna look like is you'll wanna start light, because these are tough, right? So my head, your head should be down. I'm just dripping sweat everywhere. There you go, release. Whew, so much sweat. That's a good thing, it means we're working. We have 2 sides, so let's go ahead and grab that second side. I'm gonna show you what it looks like with a single dumbbell working right here from the front. So keep that elbow lifted in 3, 2, and 1. So we're keeping the elbow lifted, and I'm not forcing myself to bring it up super, super high. So if it only gets up maybe a quarter of the way or half of the way, I'm okay with that, right? Because if I lift it up all the way, no weight, my range is much better. Here we go, let's finish out. From the side, flat back, opening and closing, opening and closing, squeezing at the top. Both arms should be working. Here we go. Tummy is tight and release. Wow, it's really hot in here. That's okay though. I like the sweat. We're gonna go for heels to heavens. We're gonna drop onto our forearms, and you're gonna pop forward right here, okay? So we're gonna go for our forearms, we're gonna flex this heel, and we're gonna kick it up to the ceiling. Here we go, 35 seconds. Now, what you'll wanna do is focus on your rhythm. So down up and squeeze, down up and squeeze, down up and squeeze. A lot of us are gonna wanna spend time here and just kind of go back and forth like this. That's an even rhythm. I want down, up, down, up, down, up. We're squeezing the back of the glutes. We're flexing the heel. We're keeping our vision down. My hamstring is working here at the top. By now, it should be burning. Good. Now, if you need a break from that, you rock it side to side. Maybe sit back into a child's pose, whatever feels comfortable. We have 10 seconds until we start the second side. So again, we're down here on our forearms. We're lifting that heel up into the sky. If you need to, double up your mat. Here we go. And up. Remembering that syncopated rhythm. This is the last move in the set. A lot of double-sided moves here, meaning we have to work one side, and then you gotta even it out to work the other side. So what that means for you is that you should always be trying to meet your second side with what you did on the first. You gotta be balanced. Here we go. Keep that rhythm. And we have less than 10. Here we go. Squeeze and release. Woo! That was an extremely sweaty first set. You're gonna have to go and repeat that all over again and meet me in set 2. All right, guys, welcome to the second circuit. We are definitely gonna be getting into that back for this one, but also using a little bit of legs. For most of the items, we'll be using a single dumbbell, but if you really wanna go for it, grab 2 and make it work, okay? So our first exercise is going to be a nice little squat here, and then you're gonna twist and press to the side. So with a single dumbbell, it's gonna look like this. Here to here, here to here. You're trying to turn all the way to the side. Now the second move that we're gonna do back to back, like it's a superset, is you're gonna grab the dumbbell with 2 fingers, peace sign right there. And we're gonna get into a nice squeeze, a nice dumbbell swing. Yep, here we go. We start in 3 with our squat to a twisted press. 2 and 1. So hold that dumbbell right at the chest and twist all the way to the side. So we're getting low here. Here, we're looking for that elbow tap. Here, we're looking for the body twisting to the side. Okay, tummy should be tight. Exhaling and pressing. So we're hitting both moves back to back, this and the dumbbell swing, which you may recognize as a kettlebell swing. So what does that mean? We have 3 seconds, 2 and 1. It means that you can do this move with a kettlebell. Here we go. Dropping it down, hit that squat first. Set it back behind you and then exhale, hips forward, hips forward. Now with this one, there are plenty of different ways to do a dumbbell swing, kettlebell swing, whatever you wanna call it. I'm just focusing on my legs. 15 seconds here. So I'm squeezing with the back of my legs, digging my heels in. I'm not worried about the arms. Here we go, we have 10, 9, heart rate should be increasing, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now, you have 10 seconds until we start the second side of twisted shoulder press, right? Squat here, and then here, and then here, and back to here. Here we go. We have 35 seconds. So we're dropping down. We're exhaling as we twist, getting our body all the way to the side, up onto that toe, pivoting that foot. You're gonna hear that timer go off, but that means we have 15 seconds to go. And that means we're going straight in to our kettlebell swing. So try and find a rhythm here. Okay, 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Make that shift into that dumbbell swing. Set number 2. Drop it down. Exhale, press. Hips go forward. You're exhaling as you press forward. Glutes are squeezing. Dumbbell arms are loose. Here we go. We have 15 seconds. After this is when you get your break. Here we go. So we're getting those legs work, that leg work in right here. 3, and 1. Let that dumbbell go onto the floor. That's how you protect your back. So we have our next exercise. I'm gonna show you with a single dumbbell. However, you can do this with no dumbbell, your choice. So you're gonna have your feet close here. You're gonna turn a little bit to the side, where I am at least. Drop down here. Your legs are gonna be going like this. Tap, center, tap, center, okay? Nice and easy. There are different levels to this move. The second upper body portion is gonna be lifting like this. Up, knees, up, knees. So your vision stays down, right? And we'll be moving like this. Now, again, no weight, with a weight, whatever you like. Here's what it looks like with no weight. Here we go, 35 seconds. Tap it together. Notice I'm going a full line from my hands, my shoulders, my hips, all the way to the back foot, tapping it together. Straight line all the way through. So when you get to this portion, your triceps should be on the side of your head. You should be really squeezing right here. We have 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. The sweat, it still comes. We're moving into a bent over row. So this one, we're gonna grab both dumbbells here. Keep them parallel. Same thing, feet underneath. Drop it here. Pull the elbows towards the waist. Here we go, down and back towards the waist. Linking up your breathing right there, and you're trying to squeeze, release, squeeze. So a lot of us may be working, just up and down, but we wanna get that back work in, which means squeeze at the top. Here we go. You have 12 seconds. If you're sweating, that's a good sign. If you're not really a sweater, maybe you're a back sweater, that's okay. I'll take it. 4 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Release. We have, this one's gonna be hard. Okay, set one of those dumbbells down. Keep this other one. This one is just gonna be going like this. Straight in front of your eyes. And you're gonna be hitting a squat at the same time. Like so. So you wanna sit your hips down and back, and then you wanna exhale. So try to avoid going forward here. You wanna sit back, okay? Should be a challenging move. You can use both arms. However, what that's gonna look like is a V, and much more difficult. Here we go, we have 10 seconds. Sit back, hold, and release. Triceps are going all the way up to your ears, and release. One more. Perfect. Now, we have press outs. So if your shoulders are not burning, they're gonna be burning some more. So, we have our feet right underneath us, get comfy. You're gonna take that dumbbell straight across your chest, and you're gonna press it out. This is going to burn. Here we go, 35 seconds. So, just like we spoke about syncopated rhythm in our heels to heavens in the last set, same thing. So most of us are gonna wanna spend time right here, but we wanna spend time on the out, on the out, on the out. Why? That's where it burns, which means that's where you're actually gonna see some changes. Here we go, 7 seconds. Ooh, we're almost done. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Okay, last move in the set, we have bent over flies. We did this one on the floor, but we did it with a single arm, right? This time, we're gonna do it with both arms. Keep them parallel here. Bend forward at the waist, nice and hinge forward. Keep those elbows lifted. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Here we go. Vision is down towards the floor. This is not about speed, mostly because when you speed, you're not getting the squeeze, okay? This is about control. Back work is all about control. And if you cannot control the down, right, instead of popping it up and just letting it go, popping it up, and you're not really in control. So here we go. We have 7 and 6. Elbows lifted. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Whew. All right, guys, that was the end of the second set. And guess what? That's all there is today. So go back, repeat that one all the way through. Make sure you cool down afterwards, because you know your girl is hot. And we'll see you at the next one.